The school zone lights were flashing when Jenny crossed this street to go to class. She got hit on her left hip and thankfully can still walk. The victim was walking back to the dorm from the gym after dark when she recognized her stalker following her. Terrified, she ran back inside the gym. He didn't follow her inside, but instead looked for her through the window. Vinyls are becoming a lot more popular among the younger generation that loves to get their hands on a piece of music history. Based on a recent Instagram poll, most people like to study at home to champion student expression, ethical values, and fostering conversation on relevant topics. And lots of games. You can certainly say tonight was bursting with energy. It was 8 o'clock on an icy November morning on the road between Southern Village and the CA Elementary School. Jenny Pontarelli was in the crosswalk when she was suddenly struck to the ground by a car.
Everything happened so fast. So I'm on the floor, I can't move. There's a lot of people around me telling me don't move. And I'm like, I need to call my friend. Like, I need to tell my friend, I need to tell my friend. So I grabbed the phone and I'm FaceTiming her. And when I saw the blood, I was like, ooh, this is bad.
The school zone lights were flashing when Jenny crossed this street to go to class. She got hit on her left hip and thankfully can still walk. But 3 months later, it's not paralysis in her legs that keep her from using this route, but the paralyzing fear that she'll get hit again. She had a concussion and fractured her pelvis, making her unable to walk. In the hospital, she met her brother.
The first thing I said was like, I didn't see the car. Like, I didn't see the car. And then Jorge was like, my mom is on the phone. And I just kept crying, telling like, I didn't see the car. Because I just felt so bad and guilty. I'm like, now my family's gonna have to go through all this when we already have so much going on.
Currently, her legs still hurt, but she can walk again. But she still feels dizzy at times.
I couldn't laugh for like a good 3-4 weeks of the pain. Like, I couldn't laugh, I couldn't cry, couldn't sneeze. Like, everything was so painful.
Even so, she used humor as a way to remain calm.
I'm pretty sure it's just a coping mechanism because I was freaking out. And I wanted to like act like as calm as possible, especially since like my baby brother was there with me.
Now Jenny relies on friends for rides to class to avoid anxiety. She's now accustomed to body aches, but still works for the Student Success Center as she finishes her senior year. For SAU News, I'm Christine Magnuson.
5, 6, 7, 8. Dance with me in my...
Many people practice for hours trying to make their TikTok dances go viral. But one thing we've learned from the internet is that the most unexpected content can capture extra attention. Leah Lazan hadn't pulled out her yarn and hook for several years until a 13-hour road trip to Southern. She took a video crocheting a hat and it reached 2 million views.
I've never thought that crocheting is cool, but it was like fun and it was cool to me. So it was just nice to know that I wasn't a grandmother to 2 million people.
Because her TikTok song malfunctioned at the end of the video, she improvised with her own voice.
We sing, na 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 na, everything is perfect.
After that video, requests poured in for crochet hats, and Leah started an Etsy shop where she immediately sold about 60 of them. Leah started crocheting when she was 8 years old, when her mother invited older women from church to come crochet and drink tea. Now, you could say she's quite the professional. If you're not a great plant mom, check out her hanging plants for sale now on Etsy. She's taught lots of her friends to crochet and found others who shared the same hobby.
You can make something for someone and send a little piece of yourself to them through just the string.
Leah even got everyone at the Student Missions Retreat hooked all weekend. She doesn't like sitting around, so even while watching TV, she crochets. It tricks her mind into feeling relaxed, but also productive. A closer look at her designs shows crocheting is an expression of her fun and creative personality. For SAU News, I'm Christine Magnuson.
Crochet!